Alright guys, part 5 of my top 10 favorite machines or tools that I have in my workshop. And I have to add these two power tools into this list here. Yeah, this is another one where they've gotten used on pretty much every project I've done around here for the last 3-4 years. I think that's about how old they are. But I think I got these in an overall kit or a set. So they definitely aren't top of the line. They aren't the fuel, or they aren't the brushless lines. But hey, they still do what they're supposed to do. Drilling and driving. So with the drill, by the way, I still have the same batteries as well. So so far so good on the batteries as well. Now obviously I'm not using these hardcore every day, so I do expect the overall tool and the battery to last for a long time. But anyway, so you got your features up here. You got your hammer, you got your drill, and you got your drive. I believe that's what that stands for. And then you got your different torque settings here. You got your speeds, high speed, low speed. But yeah, it's been a really good tool for me. I will say this, I've made a video of it in the past. I did replace the chuck once. And the reason I did that is because for some reason, whenever I would be drilling a hole, whether it be through metal or wood, but it especially happened when I drilled through metal, is that the jaws would back off or come loose and would drop the bit that I had in there. And it almost seemed like it would happen every time I would come to a stop or I would release the trigger here. It just seemed like that sudden jolt would help back these jaws off. So I went ahead and replaced the chuck, and it got better. It has still happened here and there, but it did get a lot better. There was an improvement from that happening. So other than that, it's been a really good drill. Been a really good tool. All right, so the driver, same thing. It's not the fuel, or it's not the brushless. It's just your regular driver. But yeah, this has also seen a lot of use as well. Now, if you notice here, I've got these little tool holders up here. And a while back, a company by the name of Spider, they had reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to showcase some of their accessories for some power tools. I'm like, sure. So I went ahead and did that. I believe I have a video out of that as well. It's been at least a year or two. But anyway, I went ahead and mounted this on the front of my driver here. See, it seemed like there was a nice little spot right there for it. And it has been a very useful add-on to this tool. As you can see, I got one spot missing here. My 3/8 drive tool, I'm not sure where it's at right now, but that would normally go right there. But it's really handy to have those things right here, to just pop them out and insert them in there and go to work. Now down here, I don't really use this too much, but this is there in case you have the other half of this accessory where this post here slips on to your belt. So if you want to carry it around on your belt, then that's also an option. It's something that I haven't really used, but for some reason I've just left it on there. So, but yeah, this has been a really good tool. It's been very durable. There's been no repairs and no complaints from this Milwaukee driver as well. Now some of you guys may be wondering, why Milwaukee? You know, there's a lot of names out there these days. You know, there's DeWalt, there's Ryobi, there's Rigid. I'm sure I'm missing some, but Milwaukee, from what I've seen out there, in the industrial world, they just tend to hold up better and do better under heavy abuse. I've seen it firsthand. And you know, and when I say abuse, I'm not talking about taking your tool and throwing it all over the place, or dropping it on purpose because you want to see if it can handle it. I'm talking about just everyday use, where you have no complaints. You don't have to worry about the tool not working or breaking down. You just know it's going to hold up in an industrial environment. And I've seen it firsthand. So that's why I went with Milwaukee. Peace of mind as well, because I've seen how they're built and how they hold up. So plus, you know, I've used the DeWalt before, and I just am not a big fan. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, but there was just something about them that they just didn't feel quite as robust or strong, as the Milwaukee. Now, Ryobi out there, boy, I tell you what, they have a ton of selection as far as the different tools that they offer in their lineup. But in reality, in my home shop here, got my drill, got my driver. That's all I need for right now. Now, I do have a few other Milwaukee battery powered tools that I have as well. They've also held up very well, but these two are the ones I've used by far the most, so I have to give them a shout out in my top 10. So, all right, with that, let me know what you guys have out there, what works for you, what you like and what you don't like. But either way, like my video, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you guys later.